just watched a man crack open a Miller Lite and then hop into his brand new F-150. And it's not even noon. I love this country. Today we're going to be doing a preventive maintenance on a condo unit. This is a through-the-wall condenser stacked on top of a front return air handler. This is by Ream. The condenser is made by First Company. You notice that it's only a 12 SEER unit. I just turned it on. You can definitely tell this is a rental because they have stacked everything that they own inside this tiny little closet. This is what we're working on. Our most important thing is to wash out the condenser coil, given that we're right here on the coast. And we're going to be using this Bauer battery-powered pressure washer, basically, to clean this coil. And then we're going to be using one of these guns to spray what's called Cal Shield on them. And that's going to be a Teflon coating that will hopefully protect our coils a little bit longer. When working in a condo, make sure you put these guys up there. You don't want to lock yourself out if you don't have to. See how dirty it's gotten, and it's only about a year old. I know a lot of people ask why I don't blow them from the opposite direction that the air flows. I do, I just like to get the big chunky stuff off first. So I'll blow it the other direction later when I'm finished here. always important to suck up any water. Condos don't like it when you leave water everywhere. But it looks a lot cleaner than it used, and it certainly was. A little dusty still. But we're gonna put some of that cowl shield on it, button this one back up. This stuff's called cowl shield. It's a Teflon coating for coils. So far it seems to work pretty all right. It's a little pricey, but when you're out here on the coast, you gotta do whatever you can do. People are paying at least 600 grand for a condo. They want their air conditioner to last. All right. Sort of just sits on there. When it dries up, it'll have a very, very slight coating on it. That'll help protect it from the salt. Next, because I noticed the evaporator was a little dirty, I'm going to clean it with this non-rinse coil cleaner. See how it does. It's a little dirty too. This thing does sit in a closet right off the laundry room, and the condenser sits right above the vent for the dryer vent. So they are all pretty prone to getting dirty very, very quickly. If I think of it, I'll show you what some of the really dirty units look like. I'm sure the next door neighbors isn't any better. To kind of show exactly what's going on here, you can see that the copper is exposed for a lot of these units, and they're just absolutely full of dryer lint. It's pretty bad. Every single one of them's like this. Cover it real good. There we go. That'll be fine. I can hear it running down the drain. I don't know how these units get so dusty. This unit's about a year old and everything is just covered in dust. I don't understand it. Just real quick, a little bit of a complaint that I have with these units is I don't really like where the suction port is, because I can't get my probes on there, my wireless job link probes. Can't really get them on there very easily, and I don't like it. I also don't like where the high pressure switch is located. It's located about an inch away from the high side port, and I just don't like that. It's very difficult to get back in here to service anything, to start it up and all that. See how close that guy is, that fan blade? About 3/8 of an inch away from that. Lovely design, isn't it? just thought I'd talk about that real quick. All right, we're back up and running. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attempt to do the Measure Quick non-invasive approach on this unit. Pretty much just because the line set's so short, it's like, you know, you can see it, 5, maybe 6 feet long. Everything's still pretty new. So I've just got temperature probes set up everywhere, and we're going to take a look at it and see what it looks like. So this is what it's going to be looking like using Measure Quick's non-invasive approach on their app. Just start by profiling the unit, making sure it's appropriate. This is a 12 SEER 410A split system. And the way that it works is you're going to use the temperatures of the air coming in and out of the unit, ambient temperature from the outside, to kind of guess and see what the pressures are looking like. Everything we've seen so far, temp split, airflow, it looks pretty good. Airflow is a little lower towards the, once it starts warming up especially, but for the most part, everything we've seen here looks pretty decent. So we're going to leave it just as is. Alrighty guys, well, you saw the video, everything that I saw. I really enjoyed using the Measure Quick non-invasive approach. I thought it was very interesting. You know, of course, it isn't super accurate because you can't get, you know, all of your temperature, or excuse me, your pressure readings and all that, but I mean, just for something real small that you don't have to be super critical of, I don't see the downside being that big. I see it being nothing but a plus pretty much. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll try to see if I can get a video or a picture of some of the other condo units. Let you guys know pretty much how bad they get over here. Like I said, you know, we're right on the coast, and by right on the coast, here's your front door. And that is the Gulf of Mexico. We were up here on the 23rd floor. Absolutely beautiful day out, about 72 degrees. It's probably going to hit about 80 later. But this is what I deal with almost daily. Now it's time to lug all my junk downstairs and get the heck out of here.